Hey, what's up, my little TisaTells? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Khloe Kardashian, you are doing a dumb victory lap with shopping around with your engagement ring. And if you're a Tristan Thompson, baby, that karma is hitting. At this point, we can't even call it the Kardashian curse. It's called call your baby, call Theo, go be a father, and watch how whatever's blocking you from your blessings open up. Y'all, what am I talking about? There is so much going on between Khloe, between Tristan, between Kris Jenner. We got to break it down. Okay, first of all, Khloe, shut up. Khloe Kardashian was seen shopping around with her engagement ring. Now, I don't know if somebody got in her head and she's like, listen, use this for publicity. All right, fine. But we are leaving the age of all publicity is good publicity. Khloe was out shopping with her engagement ring. Now, y'all, we've been saying for a while that Tristan and Khloe were back together in the way that Khloe never leaves Tristan. When Tristan decides to come back home, it looks like they get back together. There's even been Kardashian Ops podcasts, everyone saying that not only are they back together, but they've been back together for 3 months solid. Let's also not forget, Khloe has a history of lying. She would literally had a surrogate pregnant, was building a dream house for the both of them, and playing family, walking around with an engagement ring, lying, saying that she just wants the people to see the best for Tristan, okay? Now, okay, so that's going on. But the thing is with Tristan, his luck won't let up. Remember how he was so happy because he got invited for a tryout for the Lakers? Yes, his begging for LeBron James to give him a job actually worked. He literally got a job with he got a tryout with the Lakers. However, that did not translate to a job because the Lakers actually put out a press release saying they have no imminent plans to sign Tristan at all. And they are still looking for somebody else to fill in on the team. It looks like Tristan's basketball comeback is not happening. It's not happening. Now, on top of that, sources are saying that Tristan is back to playing mind games with Khloe. He is now trying to act like the reason why he didn't get picked for the Lakers is because nobody wanted him if he was going to come with the Kardashians. Yes, nobody was going to sign him because there were rumors going around that Tristan was going to be prominently featured on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. There were rumors going around, and that's why he didn't get the job. Now listen, if these rumors can be believed, it is a skillful application of manipulation. Khloe, this man, but you know what? Let me shut up because Khloe is fine in the meantime, propping Tristan up in her dream world of him being the best dad around, even though he doesn't even emotionally take care of all his children. Khloe really thinks this is reality TV 101 and she can actually rewrite reality by just a few Instagram posts. Girl, too bad nobody lives on Instagram and not that many people read your feed, but I do. Let's look at the way Tristan is now lashing out at Khloe. Y'all, you are not going to believe this. So Khloe started posting, just because you carry it so well doesn't mean it's not heavy. Tristan is mad at her. He blames her for him not getting that Laker tryout. Now, again, I think Tristan knows the truth. Tristan knows that for whatever reason, people don't want to hire him. Tristan also knows that he isn't the best correspondent on ESPN. Let's see if they keep him on. Now, that said, Tristan doesn't have a lot of experience on camera. Maybe he'll grow and get better. Clearly, the producer saw something that he'd be good at the job. So, we got to give that more time. But right now, that Thuggy Valley girl, I don't know. You need more media training. But he might get better, right? However, when it comes to basketball, it looks like things are over. Now, why is that? Listen, I'm a big proponent into what you speak into the air actually comes true. Tristan told Marley that he was retiring. He told her, you better get rid of that baby or because you're not going to get anything because I'm going to be retired. And look at God's glory. God said, oh, Tristan wants to retire? Okay. All right. Here we go. Anyway, back to Khloe's Instagram. Whatever. She's tweeting this while walking around an engagement ring. Here's the thing about Khloe, right? Girl, stop crying into the abyss. Stop crying into the universe. At this point, I really have to wonder, before we get into these tweets, does Khloe even love Tristan? I mean it. Because at this point, Khloe, you're just trying to win. You see Tristan as a possession. Because if you actually saw him as a human with thoughts, needs, wants, and desires outside of what you think, want, and desire, reality would actually set in and you would see that he's not into you. The things you want and desire, this other human being does not want and desire. The things you value, this other human being does not value. Do you see Tristan as a human, or do you see him as a possession, a dog that is like running astray that you need to train to be better? People cannot be trained. They are who they are. Yes, we have good or bad expressions of ourselves, but we are who we are. Tristan treats you like that, not because he doesn't know better. It's because that's all he thinks you deserve. Does that mean that that's all you deserve? No. That means that's all Tristan thinks you deserve. So instead of bargaining with him over what your worth is, just leave. Because how are you going to convince someone that thinks that you're worth $1.99 with 2 coupons that you are worth $1 billion? They're never going to pay it. They never wanted to pay it before. Even at your best, they didn't think you're worth it. And that's okay, because they didn't think. Who the hell are they? Some dusty musty that happens to have your heart? Y'all, I'm really like... Khloe's giving some you don't even really see Tristan as a person. And you know that old saying, right? When someone is obsessed with you, that's not really a compliment. Because let me tell you something. When someone is obsessed with you, they can just easily be obsessed with someone else. Because at the end of the day, it's not really about you. You are nothing but a conduit so which they can play out whatever emotionally is going on with their heads. But anyway, we're not going to do the psych evaluation. Khloe got a million psychiatrists that's got a million psychiatrists is telling her this is healthy type of love. Anyway, I would assume. Anyway, Khloe said just because you carry it so well doesn't mean it's not heavy. Do you remember who you were before the world told you who you would be? Grateful for where I am at, excited for where I'm going. And then she said, make peace with the fact that people hold different versions of you in their mind. Ultimately, who you know yourself to be is what matters the most. And listen, I 100% agree with that. The only problem is, Khloe, and she never figures out, the call is coming from inside the house. Make peace with your version of yourself that Tristan sees you is not how you want to be seen. It is not the truest reflection of you. Let me tell you something. No matter what you think about Khloe, and I do think that Khloe, she hides behind, I love hard. Yeah, the people that you love. That's not loving hard. Even serial killers love whoever they love. Loving people that you like, that make you feel good, that's not hard. Any human can do that. It's having love for what you think is unlovable. Having love doesn't mean you sacrifice. It means you just give that person grace. You let that person be like, all right, I'm going to let you do you. Khloe's, you know what? We keep going onto that self-help lane. Let's get back, because Khloe don't want help. She knows what she's doing, y'all. Khloe is now walking around with her engagement ring. Good for her. She wants everybody to know that she got her man, won her prize, got her family. Again, a lot of people think it's incredible because it usually when you see women or men in these type of situations, they're tied to financial reasons. They're tied to lack of resources. You can't pay for a therapist, can't pay for this, can't pay for that. You can't pay for your own apartment. You need that person to pay half the bills. Men go through it too. They just do it quietly. You need that person to pay half your bills. You need this, you need that. That's why people look at Khloe so incredulous, because it's like, you don't need him to pay your bills. Well, I mean, you don't. Tristan adds more money, but you don't. You have access to the best therapist, bestest. You could pay someone to lock you in your room. Hence, when Kris Jenner moved in with you in a month just to make sure Tristan stayed away from you. And you still choose to not just go back to that man, but glorify him. And even if she wanted to do that, Khloe, that's your business. You ain't the first or last dum-dum in the world. You're not. Everybody's had a dum-dum phase. And if they say they haven't, they're lying. Or they're 16, right? Now, I know what y'all saying. Yeah, there's dumb, and then there's like dumb, the dum-dum, right? Okay, I know there's levels to it. But my whole point of the matter is, that would all be true too. But honestly, Khloe, if you really want to have some peace with Tristan, you cannot stand beside a man who willingly chooses to ignore a life he created, fully created, knowingly created. And then you cannot sit there and try to call him the best dad in the world when he is a piece of ish across cultures, creeds, religions, races. The one thing people don't have respect for is a deadbeat dad. That's the one thing. And the fact that you walk around every day with a hole in your heart because your dad wasn't around to raise you, rest in peace. I don't mean to say anything like that about Khloe's dad. But just hear me what I'm saying. You walk around with a hole in your heart because your dad wasn't there to raise you. Tristan's walking around with a hole in his heart because his mama's not there anymore. And you got a little boy that you could pour love into and heal yourself through. I'm talking about Theo. And heal yourself through loving them. And you're giving that child the same pain from birth that you as an adult can't deal with. You're giving that child the same pain from birth that you as an adult, it crushes you and you can't deal with. And you're doing it knowingly. Tristan's doing it happily. And Khloe is knowingly, happily supporting him. Just like when Prince was born, she wanted to erase Prince. Now she's on board with Tristan erasing Theo. At least that's what it looks like to me. And the evilness that you will let an innocent child that you created, y'all, stop saying Marley trapped Tristan. Tristan got too many crazy times where babies, groupies, like stop. They just got over another paternity test. Tristan's trying to repopulate the planet. He ain't being careful. He knows what's happening. And he probably gets off on telling them to get rid of her because it looked like what he sent to Marley was a cut and paste. But the fact that the thing that crushes you, that you walk around every day hurting, that shatters you in your heart, you are willingly, Tristan and Khloe, his enabler, are willingly inflicting on an innocent child. And how evil is it that you got love in your heart so much that you can play Uncle to Dream, Uncle to Kim's kids, all this stuff. But the child you created, that you're already financially supporting, you don't even want to see because you didn't want them there. That's some cold-blooded mess. You're sad that your mama's not on this earth, but you're walking this earth and you want that child to feel even a bigger rejection? Because at least he could say, oh, well, my dad's not around. No. You want that child to willingly know you ain't mess with them, ain't want him, and you ain't never going to. Y'all, God don't like ugly. And that could be why every single thing that Tristan keeps trying to do, it's now catching up to him. People don't like ugly. God doesn't like ugly. And Khloe, keep flashing that rock because let me tell y'all something. And this is the one thing that we keep cautioning Khloe on. You think a man that will do that to someone that shares his blood, you think that you and your kids are special? Yo, it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. But congratulations to Khloe. You have now upped yourself to be Tristan's not favorite doormat, but the only doormat, the last slice of pizza, the bottom B. Congratulations. Congratulations on the engagement. Congratulations on Tristan losing his contract. I mean, not losing, but not being picked up on the Lakers. I know Khloe's happy about that because that little birdie wings are clipped and Khloe thinks she can keep him in LA and keep ties on him. Y'all, please. He's probably in the bathroom right now in the laundry room, got somebody hunched over, probably the Uber Eats driver, the Deliveroo driver, whoever else will be stupid to come near him. Anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think in the comments about Tristan losing, well, not losing, but not getting picked up, Khloe and her wedding ring, and what's going on. Y'all, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.